Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is day 21 of 30 days from shame to empowerment. I hope you are enjoying this journey. Truly. Thank you, beautiful souls, for showing up again. Today's topic is the courage to speak shame. We've been talking about voice, remembering that what was once silence can now be spoken. We've explored vulnerability and connection and friendship and truth telling. And today we're going to honor our courage to speak what once kept us small. But that's in the past. Speaking shame out loud is an act of, I say, rebellion. If that's too strong for you, just say resistance. Whenever you name what hurts, you break a centuries old contract of silence that was never yours to sign. You inherited it. So think about doing this work, because sometimes it can be a struggle, sometimes it can be tough, it can be emotional. Think about doing this work for all the women in your ancestral line that have come before you and breaking the bonds so that the next generation doesn't have to struggle with shame. Because shame, again, I've said it many times, depends on secrecy. It feeds on the words we don't say, the truths that we swallow, the feelings we hide behind our fake smiles. But the moment we give voice to what's real, we punch a hole in shame's armor. Shame grows in secrecy and silence and judgment, as we know. But if you apply empathy to your shame, it can't survive. Empathy often begins when you speak your truth to someone who listens without turning away. That's why yesterday we spoke about the importance of connecting with safe friends. So just take a moment to think about what we've done so far. We've practiced naming our feelings, admitting desires, recognizing the scripts, the shame scripts, in specifically, that have held us back for probably a lifetime, I'm guessing. And you've risked being seen. That is really sacred work. So, congratulations to you. Our voice, using our voice, bridges the inner world and our outer world, brings them together. And that's the point of transformation where you can become a co creator. When you start to take responsibility for the direction of your life, for the outcome of your life. When a woman speaks her truth, she calls reality into alignment with her soul. This is the whole process. Those are the perfect words describing what it means to be authentic, to live an authentic life. She calls reality into alignment with her soul. And, honestly, it's not easy. I'm not going to say that it is. Many of us were taught that quiet equals safety. There's no such thing. Safe from your own life? Why would you want that? Maybe we've learned that voicing our pain made other people uncomfortable. Oh, that's probably true. So what? We're leaving that behind. We're not worrying about what other people do, say, or how they respond to us being authentic. Maybe we watched our grandmothers, our mothers carry their silence, like an armor. And, it makes our hearts heavy, right? You feel bad for them. I look at what my mom did in her life, and I know that it could have been different for her. I know that she could have changed it for herself, and that part makes me annoyed. I wish she had. But I also understand the weight of what she carried from the experiences of her ancestral line and what she was given in life and how she chose to respond to that. So I have to respect those choices, right? But I made different ones, you know? Silence really does cost us authenticity and it costs us connection. And I'm not willing to pay those prices. When you share your story with a friend or in your journal, or please in the Cheryl's community, you're go there. If you haven't joined up yet, go to the Cheryl's uh, group and join the community, because that's where we can have conversations. That's where we can answer your questions and talk directly to you about what's going on in your life. Okay? And in so doing, in sharing in these kind of communities, you are doing more than healing. You're dismantling that collective shame that women have carried for generations. This is important work. Our voices are literally liberation in motion. It's happening. We're doing it. We're doing the work. It's our nervous system that's remembering it's safe to be heard. It's affecting all women. As one woman is freed, all women have the opportunity to do the same. It's your spirit remembering that it's worthy of space. Spirit knows. It's you remembering, that yes, you are worthy of space. Yes, you are here for a reason and a purpose. And yes, it's okay to realize it and live it. And and just remember, it's contagious. Your courage permits others to speak their truth too. So, in our reflection moment, let's just take a slow, deep breath. Always exhale double. That's a relaxing breath. Think back over this week, just the work that we've done in the last 3, 4 days. Voice, vulnerability, friendship, truth. Where did you speak your truth, even a small one? Can you think of one? Like maybe you just were able to say for the first time, I need help. Ask somebody for help. Maybe you directly told someone how you really felt, which you have not shared before. Yay, good. Maybe you simply admitted to yourself, this hurts and that's okay. That's just as good. That's important to admit to yourself. The first step. But think about those moments this week as you're doing the work, writing in your journal. How did it feel in your body when you spoke instead of staying silent? I think what you'll notice if you pay attention is that there is a release of energy, a release of a blockage, a release of resistance that's holding you back. Notice any lightness, release, the energy. That's freedom starting to settle in, because when you let go of those blockages, spirit will come in and fill those spaces with authentic ways of being, freedom being one of them, being an important one of them. So today I'm celebrating your bravery. I'm so excited that you're here and doing this work. You truly reclaim something that silence once stole from you, and that's your voice, your authentic voice. In the Shiro's journey, we say healing begins the moment you speak with truth instead of fear. So important. I invite you to share that one truth in the comments. Please, here below in your Facebook, or please go in the Cheryl's Journey and sign up and share there. I would love to have a conversation started about this 30-day process, how you're doing. Um, just talk about, just comment about what you've faced, something that you once kept quiet that you're not hiding anymore, right? So, so important, because the space that we're creating in that community, in that group, is something that's going to allow other women to breathe easier as well and be able to do the same work. It doesn't have to be life defining, so huge, such a big mountain they can't get over it. It is possible if you just bring in the awareness and allow spirit to walk you through the path of releasing the energy, healing it on its own. It will all take care of itself. You made it through 21 days so far. Each one is peeling back another layer of shame. And so you're literally choosing connection over isolation by returning, by coming back, by keeping doing the work. Courage over silence. Truth over performance. Take a deep breath and let that sink in. Congratulate yourself. Celebrate yourself. You're becoming a safe space for you to be, for your authentic being to express through. So important. The work is so important. Tomorrow we're going to move from connection to integration and learn how to live these truths every day until empowerment really becomes like a natural rhythm. So you're doing profound work. Dear ones, please leave your questions, keep speaking, keep softening, keep rising up, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming.